He known for his famous lines, "Who does not love his own language is worse than an animal and smell fish," and the youth is the hope of our country.
He is the man who had exceptional talent, character, and intelligence.
He is an anthropology, economist, sociology, teacher, playwright, and novelist.
He is known as the national hero of the Philippines.
The Rizals is considered one of the biggest families during their time. Domingo Lamco, the family's paternal ascendant, was a fully blooded Chinese who came to the Philippines from Anoy, China in the closing years in the 17th century and married a Chinese half-breed by the name of the Ines de la Rosa. Researchers revealed that the Mercado Rizal family had also traces Japanese, Spanish, Malay, even Negritos blood, aside from Chinese. Jose Rizal came from the 13-member family consisting of his parents, Francisco Mercado II and Chidora Alonza Rialonda, and 9 sisters and 1 brother.
Francisco Mercado. He was the father of Jose Rizal, who was the youngest of 13 offspring of Juan and Cirila Mercado. He was born in Biñan, Laguna on April 18, 1818. He studied at San Jose College, Manila, and died in Manila. Teodora Alonso. She is the mother of Jose Rizal, who was the second child of Lorenzo Alonso and Brigida de Quintos. She studied at Colegio de Santa Rosa. She was a business-minded woman, courteous, religious, hardworking, and well-read. She was born in Santa Cruz, Manila on November 14, 1827, and died in 1913 in Manila. Saturnina Rizal, the eldest child of Rizal Alonso Marriage. She is married to Manuel Timoteo Hidalgo of Tanawan, Batangas. Pasiano Rizal. He is the only brother of Jose Rizal and the second child. He studied at San Jose College in Manila. He became a farmer and later a general of the Philippine Revolution. Narcisa Rizal, the third child, married to Antonio Lopez at Morong Rizal. He is a teacher and a musician. Olympia Rizal, the fourth child. She is married to Silvestre Ubaldo, died in 1887 from childbirth. Lucia Rizal, the fifth child. She is married to Matriano Herbosa.
Maria Rizal, the sixth child, married to Daniel Faustino Cruz of Biñan, Laguna. Jose Rizal, the second son and the seventh child. He was executed by the Spaniards on December 30, 1896. Concepcion Rizal, the eighth child, died at the age of 3. Josefa Rizal, the ninth child, an epileptic, died a spinster. Trinidad Rizal, the 10th child, died a spinster and the last of the family to die. Soledad Rizal, the youngest child, married to Pantaleon Quintero.
June 22, 1861, Jose was baptized Jose Rizal Mercado at the Catholic of Calamba by the parish priest Rev. Rufino Collantes with Rev. Pedro Casañas as the sponsor. September 28, 1862, the Canonical Church of Calamba and the canonical books, including the book in which Rizal baptismal record were entered, were burned. 1864, barely 3 years Rizal learned the alphabet from his mother. 1865, when he was 4 years old, his sister Concepcion, the 8th child in the Rizal family, died at the age of 3. It was on this occasion that Rizal remembered having shed real tears for the first time. 1865 to 1867. During this time, his mother taught him how to read and write. His father hired a classmate by name of Leon Monroy for the 5 months until Monroy's death. taught Rizal the rudiments of Latin, and about this time, two of his mother cousins frequented Calamba.
The first teacher of Rizal was his mother. On her lap, he learned at the age of 3 of the alphabet and the prayers. Doña Teodora was patient, conscientious, and understanding. She encouraged her son to write poems to lighten the monotony of memorizing the ABCs. As Jose grew older, his parents employed private tutors to give him lessons at home. The first was Maestro Celestino, and the second was Maestro Lucas Padua. Later on, the old man named Leon Monroy, a former classmate of Rizal's father, became the boy's tutor. His old teacher lived at Rizal's home and instructed Jose in Spanish and Latin. Unfortunately, he did not live long. He died 5 months later. After Monroy's death, the hero's parents decided to send their gifted son to a private school in Biñan.
In academic studies, Jose beat all Biñan boys. He surpassed them all in Spanish, Latin, and other subjects. Older classmates were jealous of his intellectual superiority. They had wickedly squealed to the teacher whenever Jose had a fight outside the school.
Jose had a very vivid imagination and very keen sense of observation. At the age of 7, he traveled with his father for the first time to Manila and then to Antipolo. They embarked in a casco, a very ponderous vessel commonly used in the Philippines. It was the first trip on the lake that Jose could
When Jose
recollect.
was 9 years old, his father sent him to Biñan to continue studying Latin because his first teacher had died. Jose bade his parents and sisters goodbye with tears in his
His
eyes.
teacher in Biñan was a very disciplinarian. His name was Justiano Aquino Cruz. He was a tall man, lean and long neck, with a sharp nose and body slightly bent forward. He used to wear a sinamay shirt woven by the deft hand of Batangas women. The boy Jose distinguished himself in class and succeeded in surpassing many of his older classmates. Some of them were so weak that even without reason, they accused him before the teacher. While he was studying in Biñan, he returned to his hometown, now and then.
Isang Pinoy sa puso't tiwag, Pinoy na isinilang sa ating bansa. Ako'y hindi sanay sa wikang mga banyaga, ako'y Pinoy na mayroong sariling wika.